Alright, so today, man, we're going to talk about good deeds not meaning shit. I'm going to be 100% real with you, man. I am so fucking sick and damn tired of people saying, well, this person's a good person. And especially during a call-out session. I had this happen to me a few months ago where somebody's like, oh, this person gave you rides. They're a good person. Even though they weren't there for what I was talking about. And then they proceeded to say stuff. I'm just not going to get into that, but I'm going to be honest with you, dude. You can recognize the deed being good. Like, let's be real. You can. It's obvious. It's a nice intention. It shouldn't go unnoticed, is what I'm trying to say. But you know what I'm really fucking sick and fucking tired of is when people use it as a way to control or manipulate. Or guilt trip, essentially, which, guilt tripping is a form of manipulation. Pardon me. It's just really sad and pathetic that some people will use that against somebody. And the reason I'm going to talk about these things not meaning shit is because, well, didn't John Wayne Gacy do good things? And he had turned out to be a fucking sick fuck? And pretty much a terrible person? They don't mean fucking anything. Okay, and I'm not saying there are people, there's no hope. Everything people do is just selfish. That's not what I'm saying. I am saying that just because somebody does something good and nice doesn't fucking mean they are. And the way you can tell is what I just described at the beginning of this fucking video. It's really infuriating to deal with that. Like 100% fucking infuriating. I just don't get that. I don't get how people can just turn a blind eye to everything and be like, oh yeah, they're so nice. And then their fucking good deed doesn't match their personality. They end up being a pessimistic asshole who thinks every fucking person's out there to fuck everybody. We all just use each other. We all just use each other. Which isn't fucking true. Now, granted, there are people out there that do use other people. You know what I'm saying? There are people out there that do use other people, and that also applies to what I'm saying here. They do good deeds to use others to make them look good. But you know how you can tell that the good deed wasn't actually a good deed or was done with good intentions? Is if they use it later on to guilt trip you and then distort actual facts. Oh, you didn't offer gas money? And it's like, but I did, what the fuck? Or you didn't pay me back? You didn't do this, you didn't do that? And I'm just sitting here thinking oh my God, dude. Thanks for showing me. That's literally what that's for. I just don't get that, man. Good deeds really don't mean anything. Yeah, they're good deeds, but they can't hide an evil heart, and I'm not trying to make people paranoid. There are great people out there for sure. I know a few of them. One of them's going through a rough patch, but hopefully he gets himself out of it. And even good people could become bad and start using good deeds against people. I really hate it when that shit happens. I had a buddy, dude, years ago, or did have a buddy that, when I confronted him, he decided to pull out all the fucking nice things he did for me and say, well, I did all this for you, so that actually means that I'm a good friend. And it's like, no, that doesn't mean anything. As a matter of fact, you even bringing it up to guilt trip me doesn't make you a good person nor a good fucking friend. It makes you very manipulative and just shitty. If you really did do those things for good intentions or with good intentions, then why on God's green earth are you bringing it up during a conflict when you can't defend your fucking self? That makes no damn sense. Do you get what I'm saying? Hopefully so. You know, I'm not saying every goddamn person who does something nice is an evil person. You know, they're not not everybody is like that. Not every single person is evil, and they do nice things to hide their evil intentions. It's not how it works. You know, it's just not how it is. They don't bring it up. You know, whatever they did, it was nice, and they just leave it at that. And if they bring it up during a conflict, like you call them out, that's the thing they result to. First of all, they're making you feel fucking guilty. You know? They're like, oh God, you're calling me out. And they don't really address how they made you feel. It's more of like, look at what I did for you. You know, it's fucking dumb. And I am so sick of that. You know, I've had it happen to me so far twice, and it's not fun. Not fun at all. The first time I've experienced somebody like distorting certain things that actually didn't happen was literally back in February. And it was just the most cringe situation to begin with, but whatever. You know, things happen for a fucking reason. And, I personally don't care. If you use your nice good deeds against me, fuck you, and you could eat a dick. Seriously. You go eat some fucking poison taint. For all I fucking care. You know, I'm so sick of people saying, well, look at this, what this person did to you. It's so nice and very polite, and they're a good person. Oh my goodness. And then all of a sudden, like, their personality sucks. It's fucking infuriating. You know, and I'm speaking from personal experience. Again, I am not saying people are always like that. There are great people out there. It's just when it's used against you. You know? Anywho, that's me. What are your guys' thoughts down below? What do you think of having people use their good deeds as a way to manipulate you, essentially, into thinking, or to guilting you, to make you feel guilty? Manipulating you to make you feel guilty. What do you think of that? Because to me, personally, I think it's bullshit, and that actually just proves my point. You know, it's happened to not just me. I've heard stories of, like, people using their good intentions, or good deeds, not intentions, but their good deeds to later, during a conflict, bring it up fucking later. Just to make you feel bad. That's all it is. Anywho, see you guys in the next video. Peace the fuck out.